So why don't people apologize to us even if they miss us really bad, even if they would like to get back with us together and potentially reconcile? There are a few reasons why not. So the first reason is the conditions. So when we fight with people, we argue, everybody wants to be right, everybody wants to push on one another, and nobody wants to submit or give in and look like a loser, look like a bad guy. So we want to know that we are winners, we were right, we have the point, and we were trying to prove the point all this time. Otherwise, we lower ourselves. So, apologizing to another person kind of feels like you have to lower yourself. So, before the fight and before the argument and during the argument, everybody feels equal. They feel like they have right to prove their point, they have right to say something, they are offended, and they want to stand up for themselves and for their rights. And the reason why this is happening and why breakup is happening, because they don't want to submit to somebody else's conditions, to somebody else's rights. Everybody feels like they have the right to pursue their opinion. And apologizing to someone feels like they're taking their words back. They didn't mean what they said, and they're not gonna behave like this anymore, and they would submit to somebody else's conditions. So nobody wants to take their words back because they meant what they said. They were standing up for themselves, they were protecting themselves at the time, they thought they were right. And now when apologizing, they would feel like they have to take their words back, and now they would look even more like a loser, more like a bad guy who has no idea what they're talking about. Even if the receiver on the other end wouldn't think like that, but the person who apologizes, it's like he's giving in his words, he's giving in his behavior, and he regrets everything he's done, and apologizing kind of like sounds like a promise, I will never do this again. So if a person apologizes, he kind of in a way have to take all his words back and sound like he didn't mean it, and that sounds like a promise that he will never do it again. And what happens next is this person kind of like complies and submits to another person's conditions. So before you were equal, now